and then till you're raised in the water. I will sail on a bit further, and then I will show you how deep it is. I won't jump overboard, it's too cold, the water, but at the end of the summer, this water is about 21, 22 degrees, because it's not so deep, so when we have a good summer, it warms up quite easily. On the left you see a piece of the national park. A lot of water is over there. The forests, the reed, the yellow stuff in front of the trees, they cut it off every year in the winter time. Then they clean it and then it's ready to put it on the houses. And there's a lot of demand of reed in the Netherlands. A lot of people want a reed roof because they like it and it's warm in winter, cool in summer. So we import reed from China, Ukraine, Hungary. But the people in this area who live over here don't want that reed because it's different color, it's not as strong, it's a bit longer, and this reed is a bit thick. But you can sail only there by boat, meadows, reed, haylands. On your right you see camping sites and holiday homes. All these caravans and holiday homes are brought there by boat. It's all situated on the right side of the main canal we sailed through. And as I told you, cars can come there. So they load them up at the mill. Their trucks can come for transportation, for building material, garbage, caravans, whatever you like. It goes over the water here. And this big restaurant here on the right, you only can reach by boat or by foot. And here on the right are the newest holiday homes, about 4 years old. If you rent the house over there, 4, 6, 8 or 10 persons, there's a little boat with it, all electrified, and you can make tours here. Take a map with you, because if you don't know the area you might get lost. Because there's about 600-700 kilometers of waterways in this area.
Discovery Bay. Well, as you can see, it's quiet now, but during summer, this whole
The lake is filled with boats. People swim here, surfing, sailing, motor, boating. In front of you on the left is a small recreation island. I'll stop the boat and show you how deep the water is. Just watch.
It's on your side. He's showing how deep the water is.
On average, this is the depth of this lake. So you can walk from that bank to that bank if you like. Past the competitions. And this is peat. This is the stuff they found here. It's rotten plant. You can see the structure. It's very old. Hundreds, thousands of years old. When you dig this up, when you dry it, it is used to heat the home. In Ireland, they still use it. And they still use it to smoke whiskey on it. So they get the taste of this stuff. So pass it through, take a bite, it tastes like chocolate. Pass it through. So they don't use it anymore. But these lakes, all over here, this water is all set up. So, yeah, if you want to use it, you can still use it. Yeah, if you want, but they don't do it anymore because it's not profitable anymore. So now we got gas and oil and petrol. No, this is the rock. This is soil. The rock plants. Thousands of years old. If you dry the stuff, it burns. You heat the home. So pass it through.
The duck travels.
Yeah, it travels all around the world. Really? Yeah. I always think.
The cruise ships have ducks that hide on the cruise ships.
Yeah.
And people do parts for them.
I didn't know.
You need to put a stamp on the back, I think.
Yeah, I really wanted to. He has these stamps, but I really wanted to
Good idea.
stamp it.
Traffic duck.
Maybe we're
The big house in front of you on the island belongs to the Mennonite Church. It's a group accommodation. It was built for the first time in 1912 for the youth of this village. Was much smaller then. Was made of wood and a thatched roof. It got on fire in the 70s of the last century. Now they rebuilt it, much bigger. There's now room for 58 people, used by schools, families for a weekend or a week. You're brought there by boat with everything you need, the food, the luggage. And next to that boathouse is next to that house is a boathouse with 8 of these original boats, the punters I told you about. We saw already one on the bank when we were sailing through the main canal.
If I was doing that, I would have dropped some things. We might have a map. No, all the phones that we get. Looks like it. Like a big circle. be their motor home park or something. Almost looks like travel trailers or something.
Over there?
Yeah, modulars. Maybe they're modulars that go in.
No, I don't do traffic again. Everything.
Now we get to be entertained some more free entertainment.
Canal.
Might put your strap around your wrist.
I do. I don't want to drop another one.
Get out of the way. I would assume so.
And here we're back on the main canal.
The main street.
I'm not like living here. It's not fancy.
No, it's too touristy. Somebody put a plastic cow in their yard.
Oh, this is plastic, you think? No, it looks real. Oh, that's calories. Yeah, plastic.
That's the funnier part of it all. Okay, that was his fault this time. He has no excuse on that.
Yeah.
Here on the right, you see a small yard where they still build these original boats, already for more than 300 years by the same family. It goes from father to son. They don't have plans, so they build them all by hand. And in the past, there were 14 of these yards in this village. There are now 2 left, this one in Giethoorn north. It's very old craftsmanship. And they were always built during winter time, because in the summer they worked in the peat and the reed, and they built the boats during winter time. Here on your left, next to the farmhouse, you see a small white house covered with tiles. It's called a bakehouse. And some 100 years ago, they were still in use. During the day, people lived over there. They put a table in there, some chairs, cooked the meals over there, did the laundry, always covered with tiles, because they worked with open fire, and reed and fire doesn't go along, because reed burns very well, as you might know. They slept in the main house, but during the day, they stayed over there. And here in front of you on your left side where the big boat is, the green boat, with the green sail. It's the most famous cafe restaurant of this village. They made a movie over here in 1958. It was about competition between two brass bands. And before the movie was shown, there was hardly any tourism in this village. They showed the movie for the first time in 1960, and then the Dutch discovered this village. And now the world has discovered this little village. We get around 1.5 million visitors every year in this village with an occupation of 2,900 people. So now we still can sail on, but during summers, when it's crowded, we have to take a shorter route, otherwise we can't make it in an hour. Then this whole canal is filled with boats. And that's why they made this canal one-way direction. As you can see, it's very narrow. So you get a map how to sail if you rent a small boat. Don't keep the map upside down, we always say, otherwise you might get in trouble. But a lot of people do that. Here on your left, the museum, this big farmhouse, this village.
What's that? I don't think we passed this way. 'Cause we didn't pass this way because we didn't go past. No, we didn't go past this church. No.
And here on your left, the Mennonite church in the center of the village.
Only the ducks are interested in their flowers. I think this is the canal we started on. A lot of people have little robots. My guess is their labor is very expensive.